everyone, I'm Sandie La Nae. Welcome to Psychic Creations. We have a very interesting show for you today. As you know, several of my programs have featured various musicians, songwriters, and singers. And for our program today, we have an extraordinarily talented local musician whose music is actually very well known in the Northern California and Northern Nevada region. Please welcome to Psychic Creations, the awesome Dale Poune. Hi.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, it's such an honor for you to be on this show. I just love having you as my guest. He's been on the TV show once before. Mm-hmm. We have more plans for later TV shows with him. And he's also been on my radio show too, so check that out. Have lots of questions for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's fire away.
All right. Well, first, do you originate from Nevada?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I actually I originated in Germany, and then we moved to New York and lived in New York, and then moved to Los Angeles. And then I left Los Angeles and traveled on the road for a long time. I was in the Bay Area. Came here. But I came here like in '79. I think I did a job at Disneyland. I joined this band that was located in Lake Tahoe. And I thought, wow, someday I'm going to live here. And then like 20 years later, I moved here.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, do you like the West Coast or the East Coast the best?
Oh, Nevada's the best.
It is.
It is.
It is.
The weather's great, you know.
Mm-hmm. It is.
I was talking to a guy last night about Louisiana because I like the state of Louisiana because of the people and the food and stuff like that, but I can't stand the humidity.
Yes. Been there. It's, yeah.
I mean, when it's 100 degrees at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. You feel like you're drowning because of all the humidity. Oh.
You don't even need to dry up after the shower.
You don't. You can't.
Just put your clothes on because it'll feel just exactly the same.
Right? It does. Well, let's go back in time for a minute. What piqued your interest in music?
Tennessee Ernie Board.
Is that right?
I'm kidding. 16 tons. What do you?
Uh-huh.
Because my sister had a bunch of records and stuff like that, and used to call Elvis Presley Elvis Pretzel because I was like 8 years old.
Sure. Oh, and then who were your other heroes after that time?
The Beatles, the Rolling Stones, John Lennon. Just kind of like progresses along. I got hooked into the Beatles, and then you discover the blues through the Rolling Stones, and then through the Rolling Stones you discover B.B. King and all the blues guys, and
interesting.
it just kind of expanded like that.
Sounds like you have a varied passion for different genres.
Yeah.
Good for you.
It's mainly job driven because over the last, let's say, 30 years, I've worked with other people, so they have specific kinds of music you want you to play, so you have to learn how to play that way, like country, western.
Oh, sure. Good point. Mm-hmm. Good. Well, what instrument did you first learn to play?
The guitar.
The guitar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what do you play now? I know you play a zillion instruments, don't you?
I still play the guitar. I started my professional career playing the bass.
Oh.
And I traveled with a band called Ball and Jack for like 3 years, went all over the country and Canada and stuff like that. And then I just decided I wanted to play guitar because I saw the guitar player in one of the bands I was working in. He picked up his guitar and his amp and walked out, and I thought, man, that's the way I got to go, something nice and light. So I decided to play guitar. Portable. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very nice. What other stringed instruments do you play?
I play the dobro, the banjo, the ukulele, and the mandolin.
Mm-hmm. That mandolin is just so beautiful.
Yeah.
Wow. Did it take you a long time to learn each of the different stringed instruments?
Well, when you kind of get your basics in music, and then you just have to learn each instrument, because each instrument has its own characteristics. It's just like once you learn how to read music, music stays the same. Mm-hmm. It's the characteristic of an instrument. Like I always tell my students, like take like band class, because you already know how to play music, so you can play the flute or the clarinet, because you get that part of it,
Mm-hmm.
So that's really what it's all about. It's the mechanics. Once you learn music, you learn music.
Uh-huh. Oh, I like that. I like how you put that. That's interesting. Do you play any reed instruments?
No.
Okay.
Well, the recorder, when I was teaching 4th grade every year, how to play the recorder.
Well, that was awful fun, I think. Oh my gosh, that would be fun. Do you play percussion, piano, or anything?
I play piano.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Actually, that was the instrument I was playing when I decided, because back in the 70s I had like a big giant Rhodes and a D4 clavinet, and you know all this stuff. And the guitar player just had an amp and a guitar. And that's what struck me. I went, man, this is way too much work.
Oh, sure.
You know.
Yeah, it's kind of heavy carrying a big piano around, huh?
Yeah, especially those old Roseland. It was like it was a two-man job
Oh.
with those things.
Oh, I can imagine so. Well, with all of your wonderful talents in playing the musical instruments, do you have any plans in the future for learning any other instrument?
No, not really.
Not really?
I think
Okay.
I've kind of peaked out now.
Have
I
you?
don't. You never know. I mean, it's like someday somebody
Sure.
you might want to learn this. You know, this who's it? And you know, well, I think I might want to learn that. You know. So.
Awesome. That's very, very cool. What is your favorite instrument you like to play today?
Well, I like to play the guitar.
Guitar.
Yeah.
Electric and acoustic and everything?
Just guitar in general. It's like that.
Do you have a 12 string?
No, that's one thing I don't have.
I used to have one in my old hippie days, and I so miss that. What a beautiful
I
sound.
take it back. I have a Rickenbacker 12-string because I played in a band that did a tribute to the Byrds.
Oh,
And so
yeah.
we traveled around playing bird songs for a while. And,
Oh,
playing the
neat.
casinos. And,
Did you ever have one of those dual guitar, with a dual neck?
yeah, I did.
Did you have one
It
of
was
those?
just like the one Jimmy Page had.
Oh,
It
yeah,
was way too
right?
heavy again, and I decided
Oh, was
to get
it?
rid of it. Yeah.
Okay. I've only seen those in pictures. I've never seen one up close. So that's heavy, you say.
Yeah.
Those are. Well, now, you mentioned that you teach music.
Yeah.
Where have you and
Well,
who?
I taught at Virginia City Schools, elementary school, because I have a degree in music education. I mean, in education, elementary education, and then I got hired to be the music teacher at the elementary school.
Oh, how long were you there?
I was up there for 5 years. The first year I did high school, middle school, because the teacher had gotten pregnant, and then they moved me over to the elementary school, and I did that for a while.
Oh, did you like working with the little
Oh, I
kids?
love the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the best part.
How fun. Well, do you give any tutorials, like a private teaching?
Yep,
Or?
I teach over at Play Your Own Music. I got about 20 lessons over there, 20 students. Right now I'm teaching on Zoom because nobody wants to go into the store.
Oh, very true, very true.
Yeah, so it's
And then you also have a very special place in America
yeah.
that you teach.
I have a music program at the High Desert State Prison up in Susanville, and I've been there for 5 years. And I have a band, I have songwriting classes, and I have 2 different levels of guitar. And then I've expanded to the CCC, which is a prison that's right in front of the High Desert prisons. There's actually 3 prisons there. There's the High Desert and California Correctional Center, and then they have a fire camp.
Oh, interesting, okay.
So they probably have about 5,000 prisoners in that one complex.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you teach all 5,000?
No. That'd be a big job. All
You
right,
have a few?
everybody sit down.
That's right.
The prison I'm teaching at, we have a band class, and we have songwriting classes. And in those songwriting classes, I was allowed to bring in a handheld recorder. And I recorded quite a few of their material. Some of the material is the stuff that they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But what I do is I try to inspire them to sing songs about their lives. I said, the gangster rap's okay, but I said, I'm an old guy, and I'm an old white guy. I'm not going to listen to that kind of music. It's not going to reach me. And I just try to be really straightforward with them because I feel that they all have a story to tell. And every once in a while, somebody get real inspired and do some really interesting things.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had one time when I gave that speech, this guy came up and did a song about not being able to watch his mom cry when he got sentenced to 20 years in prison.
Oh.
And that was moving. Everybody in the room was just like, wow, But a couple of years ago, I put together a CD of their songs to promote through the people that I work through, which is a nonprofit working through California Arts and Corrections called the William James Association. And through that course, a friend of mine heard one of the songs. I always tell people, go to SoundCloud and listen to all these songs. And because it's incredible talent. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've said to them, what are you doing here? You're in for 20 years, and some of those guys started at 17.
Oh.
So they've been there now in their 30s now. So that's a big chunk of your life that's never going to get back. But anyway, in the course of that, my friend Marsh was listening to those songs, and he found a song called Cry. It was done by 2 of the inmates, and he made a video for it. And I posted the video, which is called Cry, and it talks about their story and how they were raised without, you know, dads and stuff like that. And when Marsh sent me the video, it knocked me out. I mean, I'd seen those, heard the songs. I was there when they were composing the songs, but to hear it with those visuals that he put there.
Yeah.
So I would recommend that you look up Dale Poune on YouTube and view the song "Cry," because it'll really move you, no matter what, you know, how you feel about politics. This is just a very moving song. It's a true song about them.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Do you have plans on creating other songs and videos?
Yeah, we did. We had like I have a band there. We have like drums and piano and everything, and we were getting ready to put together a performance right when COVID hit, and so we were like, I think we had about 5 or 6 songs. We put up what we do is there's a stage, and we set the stage, and they play for the other inmates and stuff.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice that you do that.
Yeah.
And who instituted this, that you go there and teach and play?
It's a nonprofit out of California called the William James Association. They have 50 teachers, and I think there's 25 prisons in California.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're all scrambling right now to try to keep our classes going.
Mm-hmm.
What we're doing is we're sending in our lessons and stuff like that to each of the groups and stuff like that. So
Okay.
it's been a learning exercise at best, at least, you know. But we're honing it down.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did is it wasn't going so well, and I sent a letter to all the guys on my list. I said, if you want to participate in this class, tell me who you are and what you need from me, and then send it back. And I would have like 80 guys, and I got like 30 of them back.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
So now I can kind of custom tailor the lessons, and they can also communicate with me, you know, basically about the classes. They can't like ask me personal
Yeah,
questions.
right,
like
sure.
that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what we're working on right now. And then I also had a guitar loaner project that I had done to the warden and the lieutenants in the yards and stuff like that, so that guys that don't have guitars, they can actually borrow a guitar from me. What we needed was a mechanism, like if they got transferred to another prison or got out, the guitar would come back to me through the lieutenant.
Okay.
And so
That is very interesting.
yeah, it was fun. It's a project in itself.
Mm-hmm.
There's no formula for how to do it. You just kind of like, they'll say like, hey, we need guitars, because some of these guys don't have guitars, and so we put together a program to do it. And actually the contract was written up by one of the inmates.
Oh, be darned. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
What? Wow, that, I don't know what to say. That's, wow. I'm proud of you. Kudos to that whole program.
Oh yeah, you'd love these guys. If you guys come in, if you were able to come in and observe, and I can arrange that, you'd be surprised at because you'll go in thinking like, ooh, it's a prison, but you go in there and you see how they're very nice people, because they like the same television shows and
Right,
food.
sure.
They just made a decision that we didn't make. And that's
Mm-hmm.
what got them there.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times they're not all evil and, you know, just looking for trouble. You know.
Right. Very, very nice. Well, now on a different avenue, do you compose music?
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. Are you a lyricist as well?
I try to be.
Oh.
I try to
Okay.
be.
Uh-huh.
I just write songs about my life and the different things that happened, and you know, it's like I wouldn't say that I'm a real elaborate lyricist. I just write little snippets, you know, like,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
that, you know, kind of like this is what happened here in 1981, and this happened here in 1985. And, you know, just a way of keeping memories going, I guess. Well, sometimes I don't want to memorize memories.
Oh, well, sure, sure.
You go, wow, that was really not good.
That was not a good place to perform,
No.
huh? What was your most favorite place that you either have, are, or will be?
Well, that's a tough one.
I know you.
Played a lot of places.
Yeah. You want to think about that question for a minute?
Might have to think about it.
Okay.
I
We
mean, you know,
can
it's
do
like,
that.
we played, like, I've been with Lacey J. Dalton for 11 years now, and we played a lot of different places, and
11 years it's been already?
yeah,
Isn't that awesome? You're her accompanist.
yeah.
Isn't
Just
that
the
nice?
guy that, right there with the guitar, you know.
Mhm, that's right. How fun. Gosh, isn't that how I think I met you almost all those years ago, I think, with Lacey.
Yeah, and I was playing with the Comstock Cowboys, you know, kind of concurrently.
That's it.
And I joined the Comstock Cowboys as I had been playing with a band called the Fortunes from England. And I had to come home and take care of some personal business. So I came home and I auditioned for the Comstock Cowboys, and then I played with a band at the lake called Cool Black Kettle. And then Cool Black Kettle kind of went away, and then I stayed with the Cowboys for a while, met Lacey, and now been, and the rest is history.
11 years, isn't that nice?
I was with the Fortunes for 12.
Were you?
And we, you know, they had those hits out. Here comes that rainy day.
I love the
again.
Fortunes.
Yeah,
Do you still keep in contact with them?
I do with the lead singer, and what the bass player has passed away. Everybody's passed away except for John, you know, so I don't think he's doing much right now.
Well, when you talk to him next, can you tell him I love their music?
I always get reminders when I'm in the supermarket, you know, like, you got your troubles, I got mine.
I love that song. Yeah, yeah.
So somebody's making money because they make money every time they play that song.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, is there any music that plays your songs in any places?
No. Well, I can't say for sure. I have one song that I released about 1983. It's called "Oh Video." It was a reaction to the video game Pac-Man.
Oh, I'll have to look
so
for
we
that.
got kind of like we got on the radio up in the Northwest, but didn't really go much farther than that. But,
Okay.
so I still get 3 cents a month from BMI, you know.
3 cents a month? Well, now, I think that's pretty awesome.
Hey,
Have you created albums?
yeah, I have 2 CDs out right now.
And I think they're right here.
This one here is an instrumental CD. It's like a smooth jazz CD. So I don't sing and I just play guitar.
Is that what you like best? I don't mean to butt in, but is that what you like best, is just to play rather than sing?
No, I just did that because I like smooth jazz, and I thought, well,
Okay.
and this one here is my current album that I'm promoting, it's like that, but I'm working on a CD where I'm just playing acoustic guitar and singing.
Nice.
And so it's in the works, I'm about halfway there now, it's like that, so.
Very, very nice.
I'm doing some of these songs on this album, and then a bunch of new ones and stuff, so.
Oh, awesome. Well, I think everybody needs to get these. Where are these at? Where
You can get them on iTunes, Spotify, you know,
Okay.
cdbabies.com, or you can buy them from me at my gigs.
Well, yeah, that's how you should do it. That's right. And go see him play, because he's awesome. I've been to his little
He's way too
concerts
nice.
and his lounge acts, and he's awesome. He's awesome. So this is wonderful. I'll take pictures of these and put them in front of us while you're speaking about them as well.
Okay.
Very, very nice. Now, speaking of, could we bend your arm to have you play a couple of songs?
Sure, I'll play one for you.
All right. Good stuff.
This is a song that people may not relate to right now, where the rent's going through the roof. This is called The Renter's Blues. Well, my rent's too high, I gotta move away. The landlords are knocking, don't have enough to pay. I head to Salt Lake City to find a new way, 'cause I can't stand those renters' blues. Well, California's got pretty girls and sunshine too. It's got those winning teams, Hollywood, and lots of fast food. When you can't pay the rent, you gotta move right along. The landlords are knocking, what am I gonna do? I wanna know what kind of job I gotta have to own a fine car, fancy clothes, and a house on the hill. Do I have to be a lawyer or a job to live this way? 'Cause I can't stand those renters' blues. Well, California's got pretty girls and sunshine too. Got those winning teams, Hollywood, and lots of fast food. You can't pay the rent, you gotta move right along. The landlords are knocking, what am I gonna do? My rent's too high, I gotta move away. Gonna head to Salt Lake City to find a new way. Gonna find me a wife to help me pay, 'cause I can't stand those renters' blues. Well, I can't stand those renters' blues. Well, I can't stand those renters' blues.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Start my fire was when my daughter's mom left me, and I was kind of lonely, and this is a song that I wrote about it. I don't want to play your games no more. My heart is broken, it can't break no more. Where you want me, why do you treat me this way? You say you love me, but you're gone away. Inside I'm crying, I need to hold you again. I want you near me, baby, to stop my fire again. Hold on me, don't throw away the key. Should never loved you, why couldn't I see? Blind by the light you had shining on me. Had your chains on me, then you set me free. Inside I'm crying, I need to hold you again. I want you near me, baby, to stop my fire again. Normally there'd be a lead right here. I'm crying, I need to hold you again. I want you near me, baby, to stop my fire again. Inside I'm crying, I need to hold you again. I want you near me, baby, to stop my fire again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good song.
How cool is that?
That's fun.
This song is about going out with, everybody here can relate to this, I know that. So going out with somebody who's way too young for you. And this is kind of like the things that happen. So. You say you want a man to love you like a woman, to give you all the things that you'll ever need. Got the body of a woman, the mind of a girl. There's no reason to the things you do. You don't know what you want everything. You don't know what you want that you can't have. You don't know what you want. Roll the dice. You don't know what you want just for the thrill. At home you got it good, but you still want more. You're acting like you're living in a candy store. You like to take a chance just for the thrill, but sooner or later it'll come back on you. Gambling with your life might be a rush. Every hand you take's not a royal flush. The next card you take might be a bust. You'll roll the dice 'cause you don't know what you want everything. You don't know what you want that you can't have. You don't know what you want. Roll the dice. You don't know what you want just for the thrill. You don't know what you want everything. You don't know what you want that you can't have. You don't know what you want. Roll the dice. You don't know what you want just for the thrill. Know what you want. You don't 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 know what you want.
I like that one. That was
That's a
good.
great song. That's a great song.
Yeah, wasn't it? It was.
Could you give our viewers your contact information?
Yes, you can find me on Facebook. My name is spelled Poune. And, or you can, well, I guess I don't have to use my phone number. My phone number is 250-4555. I'm always looking for work and stuff like that. So I'm just waiting for COVID to go away so we can get back to work.
Right, exactly. Well, thank you so much, Dale, for being such an awesome guest once again on the TV show.
Well, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
This has been so much fun. Now, if you would like to be a guest on Psychic Creations, you can contact me at my website, which is www.sandypsychicstones.com. Isn't that cool? That's very cool. Again, thank you so much, Dale.
Thank you.
And thank you, viewers, for watching Psychic Creations, and we'll see you next show.